the quiet signs of her desire. As seen through Stoic eyes, she won't announce it, she won't spell it out. But true desire, genuine, raw, and instinctive, doesn't need a megaphone. It has its own language, one most men never learn to understand. Not because it's hidden, but because they're too distracted to notice. A woman's yearning doesn't shout. It whispers. And only a man who has sharpened his awareness and anchored himself in discipline can hear it. He's not desperate. He's not performing. He simply sees what others overlook. The Stoic man does not guess. He reads. He observes without reacting. He watches with presence, not hunger. And because of that, he becomes the center of her orbit. Let's decode the 5 silent signs a woman desires you, as seen by the man who doesn't chase but who is quietly, irresistibly chaste. Her eyes speak in secrets. The eyes don't lie. They hesitate. They soften. They linger. She won't say it aloud, but the way her gaze returns to you again and again, that's a confession wrapped in silence. When she steals a glance, holds eye contact longer than usual, or lowers her eyes when you meet hers, she's not just looking. She wants to be seen. A Stoic man doesn't get lost in lust. He doesn't pounce. He watches like water watches fire, curious, calm, and unshaken. As Aurelius wrote, observe, but do not be disturbed. Her eyes are windows. Whether you see the invitation depends on how still you can be. She moves toward you, without moving at all. A woman drawn to a man will find subtle ways to orbit him. She'll appear nearby, drift closer, share space that isn't necessary but feels intentional. A soft brush of her arm. A laugh just loud enough. A sudden presence in your circle. Proximity isn't coincidence. It's attraction looking for safety. But here's where most men fail. They chase it. They ruin the quiet magic with clumsy eagerness. Don't chase. Stay grounded. Be the mountain. She's coming to you because your stillness feels safe in a world full of noise. She mirrors you. Without knowing it, a woman who feels drawn to a man naturally reflects his posture, energy, even cadence. She mirrors not out of manipulation but alignment. You cross your arms. Moments later, she does too. You speak slower, her voice softens. You lean in, so does she. This isn't a tactic. It's her subconscious trying to find resonance. But here's the catch. If your energy is scattered or needy, she'll reflect that too. If your energy is calm, focused, self-possessed, she'll settle into your gravity. This is why Stoicism is not a technique. It's a frequency. And when tuned properly, it creates invisible harmony. She challenges you. Gently, women don't test men because they're cruel. They test because they're searching for truth, for steadiness, for someone who won't collapse under pressure. She may tease. She might question your confidence. She might momentarily pull back just to see if you'll lean too far forward. To most men, this feels like rejection. To the Stoic, it's a vetting process. She needs to feel your calm is not conditional, that your mood is not up for auction, that her storm doesn't shake your foundation. Pass the test not by trying harder but by doing less. Stand still. Let her see that you are unmoved. Her armor begins to fall. When a woman feels safe, truly safe, she softens. The laughter becomes real. The stories become deeper. The energy shifts from flirtation to connection. Not everyone gets to see this version of her, but here's the paradox. If you try to earn it, you won't see it. If you try to impress her, she'll stay masked. She will only remove the armor around a man who doesn't need her to do it. A Stoic man offers emotional space without grabbing. He listens without fixing. He witnesses her without judgment. And, in that stillness, she unfolds, not because she has to, but because she finally can. Final reflections. Desire rarely walks in the front door. It sneaks in through pauses, glances, and silences. Most men are too busy chasing noise to hear it. But you are not most men. This isn't about pickup lines or charm. This is about depth. About mastering yourself so fully that your presence, Alone speaks louder than words. A woman does not truly want a man who needs her. She wants the man who doesn't flinch and still chooses her. So stand still, stay aware, and let her desire echo quietly in your direction, because the man who no longer chases is the one who finally gets chased.